I'm Teresa Hebb, and I'm the past president for Renfrew County ATV Club, and I'm the vice president for the Ontario Federation of ATV Clubs. We were seeing a significant increase in ridership, people wanting to be outdoors, the explosion of people just wanting to be outdoors, finding things to do as a family and as a couple. So this means that not only do we see an increase, but a lot of women are now riding recreationally.
So my name is Ryan Gilbertson. I am the Tourism Development Officer with the Ottawa Valley Tourist Association. I am fairly new to the area, and one of the wonderful things about that is that I get to be a tourist within my own role and experience all the things that the Ottawa Valley has to offer. The importance of power sports and tourism in our region is very paramount because it supports our local community and creates collaborations amongst many different partners. We do have a lot of trails, so that's probably one of our top attractions here. There's trails you can go all over the place throughout the Ottawa Valley, and accommodations and many businesses along the way that you can stop and get the true valley experience, as we like to say.
My name's Cassandra. Among many things, I am a rider and a content creator on my spare time. In terms of accommodations that are available in the Ottawa Valley for people like myself who just want to access the trails, there's a ton of options, but where we stayed this weekend was the Best Western in Pembroke. Again, access to the trails and right across the street from a gas station. So you get to wake up, pop on over, fill up, and you're on your way. We popped in on Pete's Sales and Service. Their service is great. You get that small town feel, very knowledgeable staff, and again, access to the trails. So it's pretty easy to pop in and get what you need, whether it be a part, service, oil, they've got it.
So why don't we start over here, because you guys are like, oh no, I didn't know I had to have answers. So what about over here, Karen?
I'm Karen. We ride it side by side, and we've only been riding since 2017, and I am usually the quad-on lady on the right-hand side.
Hi, I'm Anastasia, and I drive a little 88 Suzuki that unfortunately broke down.
My name is Lorna. I'm more of a snowmobile driver, a little bit experience. I lack fear, so but I'm open to learn something new today.
Okay, that's great. So while we have a lot more women on the trail, one of the things that we're seeing is that many of the women are preferring to be the passenger. So this, especially with side-by-sides, we have a lot of female passengers who are enjoying recreation, and they might take the steering wheel or the handlebars occasionally, but when they come up to an obstacle or something that looks daunting, they will frequently hand it over to their partner and go back to the passenger seat. So we really wanted to put on an event that lets some of our female riders, regardless of their experience, brand new to maybe more experienced, and give them the chance to be out on their own and right from the start of dismounting, being on the trail, going through hazards, learning about how to maintain their machine, and give them opportunities to feel like they can do it, build their confidence. That way they're gonna enjoy being a driver a little bit more often.
So in terms of riding with these women this weekend, we definitely learned a lot of things collectively, whether it was learning new things about the area. From a riding perspective, it was just really nice to dispel myths or remove barriers to entry for women in the sport. Not that the community in the power sports community is doing anything wrong in particular, but it's daunting for women to ask questions in the midst of things, to stop a whole group just for something that you might not know, but that maybe the whole group knows already. And that's intimidating. So to be able to provide these women a safe space to be able to do that and to take our time and to just support one another, that was a really special thing this weekend.
So my biggest takeaway from the weekend was my overall confidence as a whole. Prior to this, I had only driven our side-by-side once or twice, just around the yard or down the road, nothing too extensive. So it was a big learning experience for me. I was super nervous leading up to the event, but thankfully I was with a group of female riders who were very knowledgeable and were able to educate me on many things. I'd also never driven with a truck and a trailer before, so that was another learning experience I had to tackle. When we arrived, I had some help undoing the straps off the machine because I had never done that before either. So it was really a lot of firsts for the weekend as a whole, and that was the goal we were trying to achieve, was to increase our confidence as riders and know that we are capable of doing this on our own and educating ourselves and empowering ourselves out on the trail system.
So safety on the trail, especially with such a diverse trail system in Ontario, for us here in the Ottawa Valley, that means, you know, these are a lot of obstacles, a lot of potential water, and so making sure they know how to ride safely. It also gave us some teaching moments, things like the fact that you need to have a helmet on at all times, right? Understanding how to use their body, how to position their body to go up certain inclines and declines. So not only building confidence, but making sure they're doing that safely.
I wasn't always this level of rider. I started at the beginning just like anybody else. I've stumbled, I've been anxious, I've cried on the trail, and it takes time, it takes experience, but this weekend I got to share that experience with other women and kind of hopefully give them a bit of a head start. My favorite part was just kind of seeing them progress throughout the weekend. It was such a short period of time and they made such drastic improvements. And it's just really nice to see the community, the female community particularly in the off-road market, just kind of come together and help each other through that.
So on our ride, we stopped by and visited some of the local businesses. One of the destinations we stopped at was the Whitewater Brewery. We went there for lunch and the food was phenomenal. The service was excellent and extremely friendly, and it's a very rider-friendly destination. It's very popular amongst our trails. So upon your arrival, they have a very large parking lot. So if you have machines, trucks, trailers, there's plenty of room for them to accommodate you.
We're so lucky to have access to all the trails that we do. We have over 1,000 kilometers in our trail system, and they range from beginner to expert level trails. So you can really tailor the kind of riding experience that you want. If I had to give any advice to someone trying to get into power sports, it would be to reach out. You'd be surprised who's at the other end just waiting to be asked, and it'll help remove a lot of barriers or dispel any myths that you might be telling yourself. So yeah, reach out, find a community, and the rest will kind of work itself out.